What is a fetish your partner confessed to have that really shook you? I'm pretty okay with most things, but I dated a girl once who said, it's not good sex if I wake up anywhere but a hospital. She wanted me to tie her to a chair, interrogate her, fuck her, then bleed her out. Or bleed her out whole fucking her. I don't know. Something with blood and passing out. Now, I would have been okay with tying her to a chair. Maybe a bit of light slapping and choking, then tie her up a different way and take her, but like, I'm not gonna cut you until you pass out from blood loss. That's definitely where I'm gonna draw the line. For so many reasons. So many. A cop would never believe that it was consensual. Even if he did, and you die, that's still gonna pit me in jail. I don't know enough about anatomy to avoid major arteries and tendons. If you pass out, you can't use the safe word. Ambulances are expensive and I don't want blood in my car. If I get pulled over on the way to the hospital, odds are good you die and I go to jail. I don't know enough about blood loss to know when you've bled out enough. If you have a blood-related disease, I'm going to need your blood to stay inside you. Infection. I can't be responsible for anything getting infected. If there are scars left on you and you regret them later, I'll be the object of your hatred, and I don't know if I can handle that. I just plain don't want to. That's just off the top of my head. We did not have sex. X liked violent rape-esque stuff and age play. Nothing hotter than fucking choke me daddy, and nothing ruins that faster than no daddy, not there. I'm only 6. I'm glad and not the only one feeling that way. We have a baby girl. He wanted me to spray my milk all over him. He admits he's into prawn that remind him of me. So currently, it's Milky Tits Prawn. Honestly, I'm flattered. Edit so it doesn't sound like I'm a molester.
I thought you meant spray your milk all over the baby, and I was so concerned for you.
No. Ew. My ex had a foot fetish, which in itself is a pretty tame fetish. It was more his attitude about it that bothered me. He'd grab my feet a lot when I didn't want him to. One me and my friend were baking and I spilled some batter on my foot. When I said that, he jumped over the couch and told us not to clean it because he was going to. He then washed my foot for me while my friend stood by awkwardly. After he and I broke up, I found out he had stolen some of that friend's socks. Not clear on if it was while we were dating, before or after, but she found them hidden in his drawer while she was helping him move. So, yeah, you can make any fetish creepy if you work at it, I guess. She wanted me to choke her out while we fucked. Now I knew she was into being choked a bit, but that was way too far for me. Anyone who wants me to do that has to text me a message requesting it, and let me record them sending the message. I'm too black to do sexual things that can send me to jail. I'm too black to do sexual things that can send me to jail. I spat out my soda, lol. She has this schoolgirl fantasy, and I feel uncomfortable wearing the dress. Well, at least she doesn't record you having sex and show it to her therapist. My partner really likes pregnant chicks, and I'm unsure of how to fulfill that without being pregnant. I was somewhat shook, thinking it was a proposal to getting pregnant. But for him, it's just the idea and physical aspect to it, not having an actual child. Maybe you could just throw in some lines? Honey, be gentle, try not to poke the baby too hard. Or it's okay to come inside, you can't make me double pregnant, or I hear that sex can help start contractions. Want to help me find out? I'm not at all interested in pregnancy, but I get really turned on by words. Sometimes my wife will just throw in a couple of lines for me. Shh, be quiet, my parents might hear us, or I can't believe you won the bet, and my mind fills in the rest. My current girlfriend of 3.5 years told me that she wants to tie me to a chair while I'm naked, take all my clothes off, including underwear, and tickle me with a long feather, whip me, eat my ear out, and watch me squirm. Outside of sex, she's a really chill, naive, nice, goody two-shoe kind of girl, so hearing that for the first time got me shook. Weird thing is, she likes being dominated but also likes being dominant. Not that uncommon, but a rape fantasy, with me acting as the rapist. I'm pretty dominant in bed, but more of the making my partner beg for it variety. Having a partner who acts non-consenting really crosses a line for me. To be clear, if it's what you and your consenting partners are into, then there's nothing wrong with that, but it's really not for me. A few months before I ran away and filed for divorce, my ex asked me to sext her a nude picture so that she could ask her plastic surgeon to make her labia look identical to me. I told her no. And finally, after 7 years, I ran away. Is that a kink? I don't care. It freaked me out. She was so abusive and slowly took control of my entire life. I later found out that she catfished using my photos. I was not going to let her consume my entire existence. Catfished? Pretending to be someone you are not online to entice strangers into a romantic/sexual relationship with you? Sometimes for money, gratification, blackmail, what have you. Usually comes with a fake name, using pictures of people who are not you, and making up/adopting someone else's persona during online interactions. Sounds like OP's wife was obsessed with her and was catfishing to help act out the fantasy of being her. Scary stuff. She was addicted to pee enemas. First time we were having sex, she insisted that I fuck her in the ass. Long story short, while doing it, she told me to pee in her. I was fucking shocked. I immediately finished, and then she told me she was addicted to pee enemas. Wow. How does that even work? It's often difficult to remain fully erect in the butt because it can be so tight it restricts blood flow. So you can end up in that semi-erect state. This isn't the case all the time, of course. People come in different shapes and sizes, but often you can achieve both with enough willpower. Or if she's particularly practiced, she may be loose enough that you don't need to penetrate first. It's a niche taste, I would say. Rare in the extreme. I don't judge, but the whole being in love with feet thing is odd. I don't understand how you could get turned on by the sight of feet. But to each their own. One day, as a joke, while he was sat away from me, I rubbed my foot against his crotch, to which I found out he likes that. Awkward as hell for me. I'm guessing he was actually into it. But if a girl, especially one I liked, rubbed my crotch with basically any part of her body, I'd be turned on. Foot guy here. I can't speak for all men with my opinion, but for me personally, it's the fact that woman's feet are woman's feet. It's a part of a woman that is painted, soft, and overall feminine, as opposed to men's feet. A soft set of soles and cute painted toes are wonderful. It's almost the same as woman's hands. They're much more soft and delicate rather than men's, which are generally rough. Long story short, woman's feet are hot to me because they're just another part of a woman that separates you from men. This is the first time anyone has made that fetish seem even close to making sense to me. Still don't get it, but the logic is there.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next videos. In the meantime, check out the other ones. They're already waiting for you. Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments and tell your own stories. Wishing you a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.